Hey, I'm Martijn van Ramshorst. I go to Pitmale Secondary School and I'm grade 12. As you can probably tell by my accent, I don't come here from Canada, I'm actually from Holland. In Holland, life wasn't that good for me. I was a bully and I didn't really believe in God. I wanted nothing to do with Him, even though I knew everything because my parents were Christian. But then my parents decided to immigrate here to Canada and God really spoke to me here. It all started as I went to church and I started to understand what the pastor was saying. It really started touching my heart. God really spoke to me. God grew this passion in me to keep serving Him in all these areas and to tell my friends about Jesus. One place that God really impacted me was here at school. There wasn't a prayer group at my school, and so Matt McDonald really got to me and spoke to me and nudged me to get this prayer group started. And this one time we had a field trip. This guy Brian was staying all by himself and he was kind of bullied. People didn't like him very much, and God just spoke to me to sit beside him and talk to him and ask him if he believed in God and all that. I sat beside him, I asked if he believed in God, and he told me he was a Catholic. So I was like, sweet, cool, we got another Christian, that's so awesome. And then we got talking and I asked him, I told him that I wanted to start a prayer group here in Pitmale Secondary School, and he totally agreed for me. So we talked to the principal, we got a teacher sponsor, we got a place to meet, a time to meet, and so we got started. In the beginning, it was rough though. It was just the two of us. Sometimes Brian forgot to show up because he was busy, and so I was all by myself there, and that was kind of hard. Just being there by myself, wondering, why God? Why would you want me to pray for my school if I'm the only one who actually cares about this school? And then school ended, summer started, and at the end of summer, when school started again, it was really neat to see how God worked. I messaged some people, asked if they were coming to prayer group, and as I walked into the prayer group that year, into the room, God just totally blew my mind. It's awesome. It's great how awesome God is, because right there before me were 13 other Christians who actually cared about the school, who actually wanted to see change in this school, who wanted to pray for the school, and it was really neat, really awesome to see God put that in front of me. Since then, we've just been praying and praying and praying, and we can see the change here in the school. Just the atmosphere has lightened up and people just seem happier, which is really cool to see. And now as we start this year, we're actually meeting in a conference room at lunchtimes on Wednesdays. We're really gonna start working on how to really show God's love to these people and how to really change their lives, not just pray for them, but to also, as Jason says in James, to follow up our faith by actions. And that's really what we're going to be doing this year here at Pitmale Secondary School.